Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of my Chunk Locked Ironman series. This is quite different from what I usually post on this channel, but I hope you'll enjoy regardless. So to explain what a Chunk Locked account is, I guess I gotta start with explaining what a chunk is. The RuneScape world map is split into equal-sized areas of 64 by 64 tiles, and this is often referred to as a chunk. So the concept of a chunk locked account is that you have to complete everything within a chunk, and then you get to randomly roll another chunk adjacent to it. This provides a lot of interesting skilling and PVM grinds that you would never really have to do in a normal account, and it makes for pretty interesting gameplay in my opinion. I quite like the idea of seeing how far you can get within a certain set of restrictions like this. So the rules I'm going to be following is going to be a bit of a modified and mixed version of the xtreme rules made by Limport and the supreme rules made by Buzz. Both of them are great content creators, so I will be posting linking their channels in the description below. But the basic rules is, I cannot leave unlocked chunks. This is of course the most important rule. The exception with this is if I die and spawn in Lumbridge. That is technically allowed, but I have to get back to my chunk as soon as possible and I cannot take advantage of it. Maging and ranging monsters outside my chunk is allowed, so long as I don't leave my chunk's bounds. If a monster wanders into my chunk, I can take advantage and kill it for loot. However, monsters that spawn outside of my chunk, or within areas of my chunk that I cannot access, is not required for chunk progression. Use of alts and other players is allowed as far as standard rules of an Ironman go. Minigames that have a physical location in the overworld are counted as separate chunks and has to be unlocked via a chunk roll. An example of this would be Soul Wars. While the portal is in Edgeville, the actual minigame itself is in physical chunks outside of Edgeville. If a chunk roll opens up content in an old chunk, said content must be completed. If Jagex releases new content in an unlocked chunk, said content must also be completed. Lamping a skill is never required to complete a chunk. However, if I lamp a skill and it opens new content for me, I must complete that content before I can move on to the next chunk. The requirements to complete a chunk is as follows. All highest skilling activities or tasks need to be completed. The highest level spell with available runes must be cast. Highest prayer available must be activated. All collection log items must be obtained, excluding random events and pets. All tasks and achievements must be completed. All quests must be completed as far as possible. If a quest starts in a chunk and I cannot start it, I have to get the required levels to do so even before I leave the chunk. All permanent unlocks must be acquired, with the exception of bank space unlocks. They are required, but only one per unlocked banker. All non-shared drops must be acquired. This means that I have to get every single drop from every enemy, except for stuff that is on shared drop tables. So I will not have to get the rare drop table drops, I will not have to get the gem drop table drops, or seed and herb drop table drops, because these are shared among many monsters. If a monster drops 2 versions of the same drop, but in different amounts, so say 5 coins and 10 coins, I will only need to obtain coins. The amount does not matter. Random event loot and monster drops count towards chunk goals. So that means if I happen to land a dragonstone from the rare drop table, for example, I have to create the highest level item out of a dragonstone. Likewise, if I, for example, get mithril ore from a random event, I will then have to smelt the mithril ore and smith it, if possible, in my chunk. All best in slot gear and skilling equipment must be acquired. 99s are required if skill cape is sold within the chunk. And all minigame rewards must be obtained. So the chunk I chose to start this challenge was Edgeville. I chose this chunk because I quite enjoy the place. It's very nostalgic to me, and there's also some new stuff that I have not experienced as yet in this chunk. Like Obor, for example. But this chunk does, as it turns out, come with a lot of grinding, so the things I need to complete to leave my chunk will be to wield a rune weapon, wear rune armor, bake a pita bread, burn U logs, chop U logs, fletch a U shield, cast teleport block, activate smite, receive a slayer assignment from Vanica, smelt a steel bar, pickpocket a guard. I need to complete all the achievements within Edgeville, including the combat achievements from Obor. I need to obtain a hill giant club, a giant's key, a long bone, and a curved bone from the collection log. I need to buy a gravestone upgrade from Death. I need to buy the Edgeville respawn. And I need to buy the first bank upgrade. I also need to get every drop from guards, men, hill giants, zombies, both armed and unarmed, thugs, chaos druids, black demons, giant rats, imps, skeletons, both armed and unarmed, hobgoblins, both armed and unarmed, and outlaws. So there's gonna be quite a lot to do in this chunk, so we will see how it goes. The hardest challenge by far will be to complete the Obor drop table. I have to get every drop from Obor as well. Which isn't a problem for most of them, but he does have a drop chance of a curved bone at the same drop rate as Hill Giants does. Meaning I am in theory going to have to kill 5,000 Obors, which requires 5,000 giant keys, which is a drop rate from Hill Giants of 1 in 128. So if I am on drop rate, I'm going to have to kill 640,000 Hill Giants for this chunk to be over. So we will have to see how that goes, and hope we get extremely lucky instead. Anyways, without further ado, I will leave you to the episode. So I might try to camp these small ones and hope I don't get aggro on the big rats, because they're level 6. But as soon as I get any sort of stats up, I should be able to beat the giant rats more consistently. And then I can start actually grinding out mobs for them for their drops instead. There we go, that was level 3 attack. Nice. I might actually pick up these bones over here every time they spawn for that free prayer XP. But yeah, I'll be camping here for a few more melee stats, and then we'll see if I can deal with the giant rat. There we go, level 4 attack. Very nice. There we go, level 5 attack. So we're gonna switch over to strength for a little bit. Level 2, nice. There we go, level 3 strength. So I should, in theory, have a max hit of 2 now. I say we go for it. Ooh. That was quite a bit easier than the first one. Let's see if I burn it. Nice. Oh, prayer level 3, nice. And hit points level 11. Nice. Strength level 4, I think. Yeah. And another kill. There. Thank you. Getting any substantial amount of food with this method is going to be a pain. There we go, strength level 5. Very nice. So it's the morning of day 2, and so far I've played for this amount of time. And gotten 20 attack, 26 strength, and 19 defense. I'm at the point now where I pretty much don't need food for killing these guys. I can just do them pretty much forever. Oh yeah, I also have 18 prayer, which is pretty good from just normal bones, I'd say. I will keep grinding these until I have acceptable levels to move on to something like skeletons for some weapon upgrades. My hope is to be able to get an iron axe as well, so I can do some wood cutting in this chunk. But yeah, pretty good first day in terms of progress. Alright, it seems like I can actually kind of confidently kill, or comfortably kill the hill giants here. They of course hit more than the man upstairs, but it should be possible, and I can drop me some nice stuff like a iron kite shield, an iron full helm, and a steel longsword, which would all be incredible upgrades to my current gear. Alright, so day 3 has begun. These are my stats now. 30 attack, 39 strength, 34 defense, 35 hit points, and 28 prayer. And I guess 24 cooking as well. So I'm making some decent progress already, I think, and my main goal today will be to get a axe. That would unlock woodcutting, firemaking, and fletching for this account. So that would be quite nice. So yeah, that will be my main goal today. I am getting to a point where I can start to kill the higher level monsters, like the hill giants and the skeletons, but I do still kick my ass quite heavily. But yeah, I will grind out a few inventories of food probably, get my stats up a little bit more, and then we'll come back and show the progress, I guess. Oh, and there we go, 36 hit points as well. Alright, so we have 101 cooked meat now, which, by the way, I've burned 106 out of 450 so far, so... that sucks. But yeah, we're gonna try to kill some skeletons. Only the ones with weapons, the armed one, seems to drop anything. which luckily, according to Runelight, seems to be the ones that are like these ones here don't drop anything, from what I can tell. But the armed ones are the ones that drop the hatchet, or axe rather. So. Holy shit, I got it. Nice. So that unlocks 3 whole skills for me to do. That is very nice. And with this tree, I am officially starting the grind for woodcutting on this account. Oh boy. For good measure, I can get a knife in the general store here, as well as a tinder box. So... Right, you don't have a money pouch in this game. Never mind, hang on. Alright, and knife is acquired. I'm gonna need 58 cooking to cook the pita bread, which is one of the requirements to leave the chunk. The only way I can really get cooking experience in this chunk is through raw rat meat and potentially bread dough from imps. But this is the only sustainable way. And I'm going to need the meat anyways for all the combat I need to do in this chunk, so might as well get it out of the way right now. So currently I am level 27 cooking, and to reach my goal of 58 I'm gonna need, if I don't burn any, I'm gonna need 7,121 or 22 rather rat meats. Which is gonna take quite a while to get. But there's no real reason to wait with it, because I'll get my stats up by doing this, and also won't really get any equipment or anything to make this faster, so might as well just get it knocked out. I could have sworn I recorded a clip of me ending the giant rat grind, but for some reason I don't have any. I have some clips from the giant rat grind, but nothing of note or excitement. So I ended up cutting it short and only got about 3,000 rat meat. The reason for this is because I can also cook some stuff from imps, and I can cook nettle teas, which is a little faster. So I will be periodically cooking nettle tea for the remainder of my cooking grind, most likely. Alright, so I was standing over here a little bit looking for imps, and this guy wandered in. Oh, not this guy. This guy wandered into my chunk, all on his own. Same with the unicorns, can wander in here. And, oh. Yeah, that's the danger. I cannot leave the chunk to kill them, but if they wander into my chunk on their own accord, then there should be no problem. Just have to be very careful I don't accidentally wander off in there. But yeah, these guys can actually wander in here on their own. I was killing some men in the hut here, and then a dragon impling suddenly flew into my chunk. So far, it's been a week, and this is the first impling I see. So they can naturally just fly into my my chunk, but it is extremely rare. There doesn't seem to be any spawns nearby. But that does prove I can at least technically go for it if I ever get my hunter lamped up. Another clue and another chance at an Edgeville step. Nope. Maybe one day. Just missed the level, but there's 44 defense. So I just did my first Quizmaster random event and got my first mystery box. So first thing I'm gonna do, plop it in my bank. So I have a placeholder. But anyways, let's open it and see what I get. Oh! That is actually an item I did not have yet, so that's pretty sick. Would have been nicer with a mithril scimitar, but still pretty good. Just barely missed the recording, but there's 39 per. Nice. So, just coming back from Hill Giants now, and all the grinding I've done so far on men and on the rats and such have really paid off, it seems, because that's almost a full inventory. I probably could have gotten a full inventory if I wanted to risk it, but I'm pretty much out of health at this point. We are definitely moving up in the world. I've been killing the imps pretty much whenever I see them, and yeah, we're getting a collection now of the beads. We can complete the whole imp catcher quest two times now, almost 3 times, and the red bead is racing ahead. There we go, level 48 defense. So I noticed that the black demons actually have some pretty neat armor drops, and I'm gonna have to kill them eventually. So doing that with magic is the best bet. So I figured I would toss out some runes and get my magic level up a little bit. And there's level 3 magic. Very nice. Level 4. Level 5. Missed the level, but there's prayer level 40. There is 50 defense and 375 total level. So a few seconds after that previous clip, I have gotten a back-to-back beginner and easy clue. Let's see if I can do them. Nope. And nope. So I just got a beginner and a easy clue scroll in the same drop, so I didn't know that was possible. Maybe I killed 2 without thinking, just automatic, but I think it was in the same drop. Either way, let's check them. I know I can't do the beginner, because I don't think I can do a single beginner clue scrap. And nope. So that is currently 37 easy clues and not a single one that I can do yet. I am working on the fletching and woodcutting grind a little bit passively. And here we go, level 45 fletching. Mithril arrows. If only I could make the heads. But yeah, I'm 57 woodcutting now and 45 fletching. And I've got about 1,000 logs stacked in my bank, so... There we go, level 2 thieving. Level 3, nice. Level 4. Level 5. Level 6. Level 7. Level 8. Level 9. Nice. Dang, I can't believe I made it all the way to level 10 without the Rocky Pet. Jagex, please. So unfair. Level 11. Level 12. 13. Level 14. And there's level 15 thieving. A bit of a gap in levels since last recording, but there is level 33 thieving. I am gonna take a bit of a break from it for now. So I decided to do some clue juggling again, hopefully. And there goes trash clue number 45. So far I haven't gotten a single easy step that's doable. Oh boy, a clue. I bet we can't do it. Nope. Just missed it, but there's level 42 prayer. And 45's attack, nice. There's 46 attack.
They're praying.
I am fucking done! Alright, me and my fiance had a, let's say, a discussion about religion. Neither of us are religious. And I got a clue scroll, so I was like, if this happened to be a step I can do, then I officially believe in God. And this is clue scroll number 53 from men, and let's see. 53 from men. I have also gotten... two from thugs. So yeah, 55 clue scrolls. This was number 55. And it's the one. Screw you, Jagex.
So which god do you believe in?
I now pledge my allegiance to Odin. God of all. I don't know, he seems cool. He has ravens, I think. Starting off day 10 with a nice fletching level. Nope. 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 Just missed it, but there's 450 total level and 51 attack. Nice. Nope. Nope. I've been a little sick in the last few days, and it's feeling pretty bad today, so grinding out clue juggling isn't the easiest, so I'll hold off on that until a little later. But I have the hopefully this is the correct step at least. Yeah, this is one in Edgeville Dungeon by Vanica. So I have the clue step. That's 1 out of 4, so whenever I'm actually up for it again, I can juggle out the last 4. So I just remembered that I have the ability to make a waka canoe right now, which is a... Hang on. Alright, so as I was saying, totally for the first time, I now have the ability to make a waka canoe, which is a requirement for this chunk. I just gotta make sure not to actually hop in it. There we go. I think I can even float it. There we go. So that is a challenge done. Nice. It turns out that these guys are extremely good for air runes compared to anything else in my chunk. They give 36 air runes at a drop rate of about 1 in 42. They are in the wilderness though, level 2 wilderness, so it is a little bit scary. But if I die, I die. Should be fine. I've seen a few people mentioning that the spiny helmet here is actually better than the iron full helm. Huh, it is. Nice, so that's a pretty easy gear upgrade. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna end off episode 1. It's been exactly 2 weeks since I created this account, so there's been a decent bit of progress to show for in the first episode. But I don't want it to get too long either. So this is the playtime so far. And here are my stats. The notable ones would be the melee stats, all mid to high 50s now, so that's pretty good. Woodcutting, I've been doing a lot of that, just AFK whenever I don't have the energy to do other stuff, especially lately because I've been sick, and also while editing. Fletching is getting close to the goal level of around 60, I forgot the exact level. So yeah, I am almost at level 2 agility from lamps. I'm aiming for level 13, I believe. And next video's focus will be likely either on smithing or starting the Black Demon grind for real to get some good drops. Those are kind of gonna go in conjunction with each other, so that should work pretty well. But yeah, more about that in the next episode. And here's my bank. Decent amount of herbs so far. Good amount of runes, other than air runes and chaos runes, which are the ones I want the most right now. Getting a decent amount of ranging supplies, just too bad I can't use them yet. Been collecting and sold heads as well, so that's neat. And here are my ore drops. These are gonna grow substantially throughout the next 1 or 2 episodes for sure. I guess here's my music list for those who are interested in that. I did unlock some around Draenor and Draenor Manor to get to this place, but nothing too major. Alright, bye for now.